Alright guys, trying something new today. My dog is pissed. Alright. Today I'm only on YouTube as an experiment. And, okay. Sure all my audios are right. Yeah. I remember walking here, I was going to be right in front of it. Turned me around. Yeah, what you said.
This is an excellent shield, Soliver.
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur. Something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in
Put your
exile.
hand down. Weirdo.
He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe.
Oh my
I would take you
God,
there
so
myself,
of course I've
but
gotta go
I
get
have
him.
Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn? Your father's spear? Did he not wield it at Ulkerthorpe?
He lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield.
Whatever.
This is an excellent shield.
Don't believe.
Gunnar's craft never disappoints.
Swinging shit. Mind if I take your horse, do you? At least I don't have to go far.
Yeah! This must be the cave Billy mentioned. Who would live here?
I mean, a cave is better than a hut that could be destroyed or attacked. Especially if you have a way out. Tells me nobody's home, at least not until I trigger it. I was gonna dive, but that wouldn't work. I'm looking for him to be an artisan, so like steal something that I need. No dead bodies, not down here. There's even a further cave. Could they make this even more convoluted to walk through, or...? Okay, oh. Son of a bitch. Of course, he's not gonna jump.
The exile must value his solitude, living in a hole such as this.
Not just that, Jesus Christ. Like, this is your way home every day, is to walk through all this shit? Jesus. Why is this guy into this place? Jump for something, Eivor. Come on. Jeez. Oh, let me just climb back up again.
Odin's beard. You are a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you are a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
Oh my god, they're gonna make me do this. At least it was easy.
Not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
In life it did not, but in death it lies as still as a stone. You have not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
Not asking you to taste my food.
How will you remember him?
By his unrivaled prowess on the battlefield.
Ah, Gungnir then. Odin's faultless spear, a symbol of power. Is this your choice?
Yes.
That's the first thing
I
he
choose
talked
this
about,
one.
so
I will begin.
big and powerful like an Oxy was.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
Is this man blind?
His
doesn't
son
look
will
like it.
take his place.
That is for Billy to decide.
Lily has no say. Fate has already decided.
Well then, what has fate decided, dude?
Hemminger will be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Billy has found his spear.
Probably not. Billy's full of shit. feel like there's something over here, and that's why they've got me. Like the rest of this cave. I mean, I hear wolves, so I'm assuming they're outside right here. Guess I don't need that anymore. I want to go sledding. This is what I imagine what it looks like having somebody like Ava running by you in real life. Creeping over, like drops out of the sky, creeping
Did you
along.
see that sopping sack of meat with the roosters? What an arsehole.
Aw, shoulder. My horse is still over here. What are you doing, bud?
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace, Turkvi. I will do what I can to calm things.
Why do I have to...
They are going to kill him! Come out, you dung-eating rat!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir to heaven over Valhalla. Now he cowers behind a locked door!
I only did right by his immortal soul!
You will get what is right for you!
Calm yourselves, all of you. I will speak with him, unmask his true intentions.
Get that stain out here now!
God!
Yeah, now I can get the key, I bet.
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. There's a key there. If you open the door, I will follow you out.
Yeah, that's what I
You've got the
thought.
key! Use it!
Get that snake out here now! You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator!
Enough. Let him speak
face
to
is
explain
tired.
himself.
I loved Heminger. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Was it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
Never inflict your Christian mysteries on a dead Norseman.
But I only...
These are your neighbors. Respect them. Learn their ways. And you will draw breath long into old age.
Oh no!
There you are, baptized as one of us.
Just is gonna kick the shit out of him. Okay, get back up. You got your arse kicked. Back at it.
Við viltum sumarið fyrra og sildum svo að virðist á svár sem við myndum falla af heim.
Come on.
Anskotan sjómaður sofnaða.
Ich onderte that he sin swah arles swah bishop. Gripem as weef on fara del button shume. Ich wile saxberan wast.
Bær þessum þarnast góð norræn atfórsla. Það sáttar sem á temja land úblind og spýta í andlit heljar.
Evil world raden is on each nacht je beitan. Shishera je rave.
Like it's got a blue tint to it.
Swafek. He is on tam weirstone.
Leiðsagarmenn sem gegna eru til versta vandræði sjómanum. Ég klíti engum aldrei lengur. Ég sé fyrir
Alright,
mínum
let me see if I can fix that really quick.
The hathne sin horu klane. Vathoden and Campbellden that lutende that were me itho.
Einu sinni finnst frísk maður með langskipmönnum mínum. Hann dengd að lauka og mátti eigi róa til að bjarga lífið. Við viltum kaffi.
Sumshaldi Asikan Ioan toth bismore. Few a spade firamana bilisno de shodonje beta ich wene.
Við ramman mun reypa draga, segi ég. Þá
that's
fjandinn
good.
stregur upp. Mun það vera allt sem að getur gert eigi að deyja á skergan.
He losa han me swaswa flash. Ich shall hine beta mi alfa asaka.
A man walking. Let me guess.
I have contract.
Contracts, yes.
Rita keeps saying you are quite so.
Did you see what happened to the house where they kept the Volga? It has gone up in flames.
On to the next ruling. Shall we play in the woods or down by the river tomorrow?
Stools on the hay side are for the woods, and the side with the sacks of beans for the river. Pick your seats. No pushing, Bjornsson. I'm watching you.
Well, this is not good. It's a draw. This has never happened.
What about the tall one? Can we ask her to help break this tie?
Good idea, Froda. Tall one, sit by the hay side if you vote for the woods. For the river, The side with the sacks of beans.
Go drown in a river.
The answer is clear. We shall play in the river tomorrow.
Aye.
Now, the next matter for our owling. We need a name for our merry band. The choices are Raiders of the Cake or the Shadow Dragons.
Stools on the hay side are for Raiders of the Cake, and side with the sacks of beans for Shadow Dragons. Pick your seats.
Tall one,
Fuck out of my way,
you
kid.
too, just in case we end up in a tie again.
Did these kids not make up
It
anything?
looks like we are tied. For now.
Tall one, we need your help once more. It is final. We shall henceforth be called Raiders of the Cake.
I like cake.
Cake is delicious.
Now on to the next vote.
What should we do if we manage to capture a picked soldier? Stools on the hay side are for beating him up. Side with the sacks of beans for taking him prisoner. Vote!
It looks like we are tied. For now.
Tall one, we need your help once more.
Oh my god. Can't speed up the dialogue, just makes them stand up.
Spoken. We will take the prisoner for questioning. The badge of wisdom shall be awarded to those who voted for this. You too, Tall One.
Remember, the more you know of your enemy, the better. Do not let any opportunity to learn more of them escape you.
Froda, you have to be writing these words of wisdom down. Thanks for the help, Tall One.
The next generation inspires confidence. Nottinghamshire is in good hands.
Where are you going? Tall One does not want to play because the Tall One is a big baby.
Called me a big baby, I should go kill them all. Slit their throats. Shop, isn't it? Yeah.
Come, don't be shy. You be sure to always bring your stuff to me. Have you looked at everything I have for sale?
No. Did I
You should
hit my
always
button?
have some of these.
My god.
I'm giving you such a good deal. This is very rare.
Is it? Because I had a couple of them.
Ooh, this one is very hard to come by.
Once again, already got it. Already seen it. Buy more head
This is
tattoos
going
even
to
though they
look
never
so
look
good.
right.
This comes from a faraway land.
Does it?
This is a must-have. You sure there isn't
What's going on, Corn?
Muni bara út áður en ekki make a faðma snæpjörni.
This kid got green. I was not aware there was one tomorrow, so I was, you know, I got caught up in a bunch of shit today. I actually meant to check in on the CES stuff as it was happening today. Completely missed out.
Ógætlegastar kryddur og litir í borginni hinni.
Do you know what time it's supposed to be tomorrow? What the hell? Okay. Can't quite click away, but I can't. Oh, actually, I can right there. Just, oops, something went wrong. Wait, okay, never mind. So, yeah, right around lunchtime, right around the time I start streaming. That's weird. If you do this from YouTube Studio, it changes the start of it. It's not the right email, or not the right location. I don't know where this ass hat's supposed to go. What the fuck is going on? Why? What is up with this person?
Stay back, foul beasts! Help me! Someone help me! Flee, warrior, flee! Looking toward their waist here!
You mean Hemminger's famous fighting roosters?
Dragons with mighty claws!
God damn!
Save me from their wrath! Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters.
So today is a new test, Corn. You have to let me know how it looks. Fuck. Goddamn roosters. Is this one invincible? Little fucker? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm getting away from this one. No doubt. I mean, they could just make the price $5 billion. You get just as likely of a chance of being able to buy it. What is going on? This place has gone crazy. Alright. What is... Okay, cool. Google stop. Fuck this fucking invincible rooster. So broken. Challenge. Fucking roosters terrorizing the town. Why does it show him as somebody to go talk to still?
Have a look, Sunan.
What? How dare he insult our culture? He's a dead man if I ever get my hands on him.
Help! Fire! Save my...
What is this Boda you speak of?
A gift without price, fit for a Jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches flame. Help! Fire! Save my Voda, it burns! Help! Fire! Save my Voda, it burns!
So wait, I gotta carry explosives out of here?
If this is your Boda, I managed to save it from the licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes! A most potent drink.
Welcome back.
Distilled from grain by the roots of Kiev. Dip your horn and have a drink.
I mean, it's fucking on fire.
Now to trick me.
What are you talking about?
A bit of drink in the belly never hurt.
Watch yourself. The Voda sneaks up on you quick.
Some order seems to have been restored. Now to trick me, to let him know.
I mean, there's a house on fire. I don't consider that's order restored. How does it look today, Corn? A daily check-in. They made changes again. Why are you sleeping in the doorway, asshole?
I've calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Trygve. With time.
Yes, it will.
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniver about this.
So, right now I'm streaming to just YouTube, and I up the quality. Although now I'm wondering if I should have tried 4K. I'm still doing 2K for YouTube because that's all they would let me do the other day. So I'm trying to see if Mob Crush is part of my problem. Is it? Alright, I might have gone too high on the bit rate even. Because it says that everything's excellent as far as quality goes, as far as stream quality. Stream health. Okay, so it's not looking better even though I've got it better. Like set for better, I should say.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others, I must answer myself.
Do you know, maybe check to see if it's actually receiving it or if it's on auto, if it's at 1440 or if it's auto.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can
That's
I
why I've been streaming that for
good
now, actually. A long time.
This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili. Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless, dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this shire for your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire.
His hood looks like the Hermit's hood.
Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Tryggvi.
Yeah.
Sturdy and wise and loyal to the legacy Hemminger left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
Not sure if I should up the bit rate or something else is going on.
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor. Put a stop to this fool's death wish.
Might even go back to 1080 and... Hold on. Like, I might play at 4K and scale it down to 1080.
This is no
it could be I just can't get a bandwidth for
not without
4K right now.
The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left.
Because processor-wise, my
purpose lies
computer's more than good. Only at
That
3.8%.
When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Comcast, it varies every day.
Jarl was my rock. Yes,
I'll do a quick test right now, actually.
But he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? Was your vow
about
to
350.
serve Hemminger Jarl unto death?
About 350.
To serve his legacy in life?
380 megabytes. Megabits.
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, the stream's fluctuating a lot. It's going from... it was just on at 6,000 up to 14,000 bitrate. That might just be Comcast isn't stable enough for me. I've got a lot of stuff going on in the house too, so who knows.
Eivor!
Sunniva.
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Ville gave chase.
Ah, stick. You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Take the long route.
Stick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
I mean, to your point, it could be Comcast limiting.
He always had me
Well,
to watch his back. His children and
you know what?
now.
I should
This rampage is what he needs to rid himself.
That was
of the
stupid of me to
sick
say to
above him.
350
I will
because
at least make sure he does not hurt
that's my
himself.
download speed. My upload speed's only like 15, I
He
think.
has the mighty wolf-kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of the Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you.
Alright, cool. I mean, I'm only on a mission for something else. Just throw some wolves at me.
Here, Eivor. This was where Ville saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
Let me, speed test again. I think fast.com only does downloads. Of course, now it's showing me 420. Which makes sense, because I'm also getting, 14,000 bitrate. It's testing upload right now. Oh, my upload's higher than I thought. 24... about 20 megs. Definitely uploads keeps getting killed, I'm sure, by Comcast. Alright, trail, here they are.
I could use that right now.
Where are you going, buddy? Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure, what you mean by the, the usage plan. Like, we do have, like, I've got mine's unlimited now, but we had a plan that was only like 1 terabyte a month, I think it was. And, we were maxing it out with the family of 4, so they offered up a thing to like $11 more to get it unlimited, but the bit rate's limited by whatever Comcast decides to start selling. Well, there are different plans. I'm at the highest I can get for a home without paying for the business plan, which is expensive. Yeah, so I could choose my plan, but they don't. It's like as they slowly increase them and make better offerings in the area. Like, I've been waiting for fiber to hit our area at some point. How is this guy walking faster than I can just step and swing? Like, come on. Just gonna carry this just in case. There we go. Hi. Gonna fart on me, bitch?
Stop, Billy. They're gone. It is done.
Pah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That's like mine's the 350 plan or something like that.
Footsteps. We need to fall back.
World's loudest footsteps.
Oh, Martha Tama, Papa.
For you or for me? My wife got a call about, like, asking us about the network in our area and speeds and everything else. Oh, let's completely miss that guy. Which has made us wonder if there's, like, something in the works to come this way. Okay, well, I don't know what's out that way, and I'd like to go check it out, but this guy's trying to push me the other way. Yeah, that's what I think. I'm fucked. We got too many monopolies here that don't give a shit about making what's right for customers. I mean, I shouldn't even have to pay to get unlimited. It should have ought to been... let's put it this way. It used to be unlimited. With a unstated cap. Which was actually $2.50. Stop flinging your shit on me. Then they finally started admitting to having a cap, and then they started making these ridiculous caps that are based on what they think is typical usage. But of course, then the pandemic started, and they're like, "Yeah, we know you guys are going to be using more, so we're not going to enforce the caps right now because of everybody working from home." Then suddenly, everybody working from home, the average amount of usage is more than what they say the average is, so...
Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting
fucking
away.
hoax.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick.
Wouldn't surprise me if somebody starts making it where I have to rent my computer time. That's what Microsoft does in their servers. Oh, what the shit?
Oh, should need those.
You think?
A moment to catch my breath.
I've been saying for a while that the cable cutters, people that are dropping their TV and going to like Netflix and stuff for their content, I'm guessing that eventually, in order to compensate themselves, Comcast is going to start charging more for the internet, because and they're going to charge very little for TV, if at anything at all. Like they'll end up with like some small package that's like local broadcast networks, because you're going to get all your other stuff from other streaming networks, and then Comcast is just going to charge you out your ass for internet access. So instead of whatever, $110 for my TV plan, it's going to end up being like $120 for my internet only. That's my prediction. Mark my word. Hold on. Something I just started watching today for information. They closed it. Son of a bitch. On GitHub. Alright. Okay. Something for work.
Ah, my sword's Thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
What the fuck?
Were you glad to hear from me?
I said it when I
did
arrived.
wonder what trouble you'd been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name. And I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
Jared's probably right, dude.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be? Hey, what is that for?
You have friends, Vili. And what about Tryggvi? And me, and your clan?
Gonna slap him.
Of course. I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change. Unless you push it all away.
So that's what it means to be loved? I don't want to be slapped in the face.
Speak the truth, I understand.
Troll-faced arse-stick.
A chicken draugr. Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda, too. A warder infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Vili. This has been... good. Fun, even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
Really? Does everybody have to try to bang me on
I
here?
never dwell on our past that way. I find it slows me down to crawl. And I'm not made for crawling. I think I'll turn in. Long day ahead.
Rejected.
Are you going?
so much on my mind I haven't slept a wink. The funeral, the Thanes. I should get back.
I understand. I'll see you there. Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
I get the feeling he's not going to be there. Go over here really quick and get these. These birds that fly in the fucking mountain. Come on, and I can't fucking hit them.
I should be cautious around here.
Oh, welcome back. Didn't know you left. I was wondering why you were being quiet. Look, he wouldn't even get on this fucking raft or whatever this is. Like, get up there, you asshat. Alright, alright. Get on the shelf there. Why he won't jump, I don't know, but getting annoying. Impressive, wasn't it? My aim. Bet you nobody can miss shit quite like me. No, please, I just want to go rock to rock and not go anywhere. There it is. Okay. Kill these fuckers. Boom! Where are you going? Okay, care that you blew some ass on me? What would be mine? Interesting. Nice camera. Can I get the fuck out of here? Jesus. Oh, one came back. Sneak out there. Sneak out there. Yeah. Hi, bitch. Remember me? Shit, I'm going the wrong way. How to get further away? Yeah, it's like it's changing. Look at it. 300 or 118. I don't know what it is.
So many Danes, so many Norse. This war sent off Hemminger deserves. All the funeral preparations. Your old friend. It is good to see you here. Is Lufina here as well?
One of us
had to stay in Jorvik. She wishes she could be here, but alas, our duties never rest.
Aye, never. Only Hemminger Jarl has that privilege now. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. We are about to send you on your... I have not seen your face among the Hemminger clan. From where do you hail?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good warriors. Halfdan will be pleased.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. We are about to send you on your final journey.
It's a weird balance that it's not even really clear to me.
It is time.
But there's some suggestion, like, I don't know, it gets clarity.
What funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
But also the frame rate.
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Hemminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down. No longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dragons on the fire with the great Jarl. We shall devour them together.
Will your god warrior survive these flames?
It will. And should Hemminger Jarl so desire, our god will be ready to accept him into the kingdom of heaven.
Solum modo in paradisum. Pax aeterna
I mean, that's a nice thought, but I don't think he wants it.
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here.
I'm not sure if they're doing it to, like, to praise God or to get people to, like, further dislike it.
shield bearing the rune of Gungnir, exalted spear of Odin. May it guide this great man's aim. Eternal be your war strength, Hemminger. Drenched in battle dew, may you fight until the sky wolf swallows the sun.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger-san.
Yeah.
Today we
there's this idea that they're hoping to offset all the killing in this
My
game.
father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also
Is the moon going by 500 miles an hour?
for wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are
Never
these
find a more
things
murderous scum in the universe
because he
than at the
was
church.
these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again.
Yeah, I knew the reference. I get the feeling he's gonna do something stupid and drop on the fire himself.
Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the Longhouse for the All-Thing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Drit! Brattela Eirum för Algastabir!
What is...
Hemmingur Jarl was the greatest man I had.
What is going on?
Ah, a thirsty foe. Down it faster than me, and you are the victor. Is it
Really?
the silver or the courage you're lacking?
Yeah. We just had a funeral and you're over here trying to have a drinking competition?
Halfdan, it is good to see you.
You made it.
If only our meeting were to take place during a more joyous occasion.
To come all this way, you must have known him well.
Not as well as I would have liked.
Like
He
the
was a
autocode
fine
here is
warrior
just
and
freaking
an
out
honest
because of the
man.
fire.
One I could trust, and I trust very few. To Hemminger Jarl, Skål.
Aye. Skål.
Run! Wow, this is broken. The amount of effort. For these guys to be running around like this. Oh, for crying out loud. How many fucking boar are gonna be over here? A boar infestation over here.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
No, they're all panicking because he's on fire.
They have. None drink so well and so deeply as Clan Hemmingerson.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
Might be too late for that.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The All Thing will begin shortly.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in mead, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarldom.
You stand side by side, really, and one of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
I will.
Good. Now let them know our stick.
The thing that gets me is he should be a Jarl. He should be one too because
People of
his dad was a king or whatever.
Of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
You've already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, really, Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. Do you accept?
Nope. No way, bro.
Aye.
You mentioned you want to bang me.
Well?
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often. Our stick.
Man, I like their friendship better than his with Sigurd.
I'm sure I will.
And we want to know about this. It's time we return to the settlement.
Look at this guy.
Sit.
He's enjoying his day. See what's over this way. Am I getting drunk from climbing? Why is my guy getting more drunk as I climb? Oxygen levels low up here? I know. It looks like something you'd wash your clothes in. Yeah, he's just dipping his hands into it, drinking it out of his palm. I don't think it's COVID safe. Ah. Okay, get nothing for that, I guess. There it goes. It's down below, I'm sure. What's the point of the door now? In this whole thing, they put a nice bookshelf at the back of it. Alright. What mysteries await out here? I'm kind of curious because I have opened up every alliance now. There's something I've got to do with Halfton, I saw. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Try something to stand still for me. Are you saying the alcohol is confused simpletons, by the way? Or are you saying I'm confused now and I'm a simpleton? Oh shit. Bird. This is ending up much further than I expected it to. And a much bigger event probably than I was expecting. Purdy.
Let's see what lies in store.
That's not what they're referring to. It's out that way. And you aren't gonna do it. I have no idea what my guy's doing right now. He's just climbing where he wants to climb. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm going for now. Is there anything left in here? Ah, bruh. What's up? What's up?
What up?
Figure out what they're trying to have me do here.
I can't play this game right now.
Cool game, cool.
What did I do with my Valhalla? What's new in the hood?
Not much. Just political drama all day.
Oh, we're dealing with all that bullshit.
Yeah. That's not even that. Just like, I don't know. There's other things too that weren't political. Not that you would care. Like, there's a thing Disney related that was. I don't know. It's like they've got a new CEO that took over this year, and I feel like everything he's doing is just like cheapskate mode. Like they grabbed a guy that's like, I'm just gonna budget out everything. Fuck it. They come to us, so we'll just take away everything. You know, there's a lot of people that you know, will just go to Disney because it's what they they love Disney too much and that's what they always do or whatever. But I feel like this new guy is going to be the type to like sit there and like penny pinch everything, which they did in the past. They've had CEOs that did this in the past, and it basically screwed everything up for the company for a bit.
What do you mean by penny pinch? Like with what exactly?
So the one that's bothering me is yeah. So when you go there, when I go on the trips right now, one of the big appeals to me is that I'm not sure what you're referencing, Corn. Anyway, the like when you land there, they've got bus services that are complimentary because you're charged so damn much money for the place in the first place. That you land, before you take off, say from Detroit, I put tags on my luggage, special tags from Disney. When I drop them off at Detroit, I don't have to worry about my luggage until like I get to my resort. They deliver the luggage to my resort for me.
Gotcha.
When I get to the airport, they've got buses, and the buses take you directly to the resort. And so basically, you get off your plane, you walk downstairs, and you get on a bus. Like, you tell them you're there, you check in, get on the bus, and they take you to the resort. And then, like an hour later, your luggage shows up in your room. They're taking that away. Like, as of 2021, they will no longer include that service. Now,
because of COVID, he's saying?
No, well, so right now, because of COVID, like when I went last August, we had to actually go get our own luggage. I say that as if it was a big thing. We had to go get our luggage, which is different from what it had to be in the past, but we could still get on the bus. You get your own luggage, you hand to the guy on the bus, and he puts it underneath the bus, and then whatever. And that's them, I think, trying to make sure there's fewer people at the airport as far as employees and stuff, and people touching luggage and stuff like that. Even though the guy grabs my luggage and puts it underneath the bus, and there's somebody on the plane that's already grabbing my luggage, so whatever. Anyway, but they're taking that away, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm sure we're going to see a cheaper price, right? Of course, no, we won't, but... so, like, when you go to Universal Studios, to do the same thing, to go from that airport to Universal Studios, it's like $150 each way or something like that. It's... So, like, $300 to just get to the resort and back to the airport. You know, that's how you start your trip. That's one of the reasons I've gone to Disney, because, like, their quality at Universal is not as good as Disney, and then on top of it, like, Disney included that travel, things like that. But, you know, they keep raising the prices. Right now, I can't even get some of the plans that I usually do when I get there for food, which is kind of ruining that part of the experience, too. And that stuff's COVID-related, and I assume we'll come back, but... a lot of people think that there's a train, a high-speed train thing or whatever. I'm not even sure if it's high-speed, but there's a train going from the airport to like Miami or something like that. And they just made an agreement to make a stop at Disney World. So a lot of people think that's why, is because the train's going to be going through, and they're going to, instead of having the buses run, you'll just get on the train. But the train is supposed to be supposedly going to be done in 2021 also, but to the Miami location. The location in Disney World is supposed to be like 2 years later. After, like they're going to build onto it. So it's like, well, it's not going to be there at the start, so how the fuck am I going to get there without spending basically $300 for me to get to Disney World? Like, so...
I mean, wouldn't it be cheaper just to rent a car?
Well, and that's one of my concerns. So right now, like, that's what I tell people is, like, one of the reasons I like going to Disney is, like, I don't have to rent a car. I can save that money on a car rental because... first they charge for parking at the parks. They charge for, well, I wouldn't get charged, but they do normally charge even if you drive there. They charge you to park at the resort, even though you're staying there.
Yeah.
Because they have limited space, so they're trying to charge to discourage people from parking there. Plus, if they didn't charge at the resorts, people would park at the resort and then go to the park from the resort, because the resorts have free transportation to the parks. Which is the other thing so that's the thing, like, I get there, the airport, alright, I get at the airport, they take me from the airport to the resort, and then once I'm at my resort, I have boats, I have buses, and I have the monorail that they have there, all ways to get to the parks from where I'm staying. For free. It's all included. And what I feel like is going to go on is they're going to fucking take that stuff away too, and like... get rid of the buses or whatever that are in the parks and stuff too, and be like, whatever, you're gonna have to start renting cars or whatever. I like arguing with people that are like, oh, you guys are look at all these comments, you guys are all just entitled. I'm like, no, they literally, it was one of the, it's been a feature they've had for 15 years. People kind of got grown used to it. Like, it's not entitlement. It's already built into my ticket prices, and you're gonna get rid of it, and I'm sure the ticket's not gonna get any cheaper, so. Or I should say my resort.
Perks.
Oh, and yeah, that was one of the other things, and this supposedly is not coming back, but they had a thing where they called extra magic hours. So if you stayed at one of their at one of their resorts, I mean, they had special hours that they would stay, every day there was a park that would stay open later, and only people that are staying in a resort could remain in the park. So the general public has to leave, and if you're staying at a resort, you kind of get, fewer people in the park, and you get to go on the rides. Yeah. Well, they're getting rid of that too, and they're gonna do early hours. So they're gonna just open the parks earlier. You'll have access earlier if you're at the resorts. But like, I'm not an early person. I don't want to like. The extra magic hours thing they did morning and night. So like one park was the morning and another park would be at the night time, and then the next day it would be at different parks for both of those. And that's like going away. So I'm kind of like, go fuck yourselves, guys. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's
fucked up.
I don't know. They've got a lot of things they're not doing right now because of COVID. So there's like a ton of things that are just like piling up. There.
Did you ever end up going, or did you cancel that Hawaii Disney thing?
It's postponed until April, and I'm hoping that it's still gonna happen.
Okay. I'm curious about that.
Yeah, that's why we ended up going to Disney in August, because we couldn't go to Hawaii, and when we did that, they had ticket prices available for April. I was like the furthest we could go out, basically, and get move our airline. So we figured we'd target April and see how it goes, and then they just opened Hawaii, like, I think November is when they finally opened it up, but you had to have like a negative COVID test 3 days prior.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, well, I don't want to chance that the 3 days before that, like, something, I don't get a false positive or something, and then I can't go on the trip that I basically have paid for or whatever. Like, I don't want to chance all that. And like, I'm sure somebody would work with me on it and stuff, but I still, like, I'd rather know that I'm gonna be able to go, like, when I have it booked and everything.
Right.
So I'm not gonna go into this thing right now. I'm hoping that by April that the vaccine, that's what I was saying, that I'm hoping the vaccine starts going around to where like everybody can get it and not just you know, medical staff, you know, emergency workers or whatever, and first responders is the word I was trying to come up with, and the immune compromised people. Like that's all they can get it right now. Like you can't go and just request the vaccination right now. You have to be in certain scenarios, certain conditions. So I don't know if I'm hoping by April that, like, I hope by the end of this month or end of February they'll have moved on and started offering it to other people too. Because I had planned on waiting, you know, a few months for everybody to have tried the vaccine and, you know, worked out all the bugs basically.
Right.
And but if that's going to be my way to go to Hawaii, especially without having to have my brain probed, then I'll do that. Brain probed with a fucking Q-tip.
Yeah, it sucks. I know here, there's certain days, certain places, you can get it done for free. You can just go get it done, but...
The test, you're saying, yeah.
If you're positive, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm hoping to not do the test. The test is not the concern, but, like, as far as cost or whatever, it's just I don't want to have somebody scratch my brain.
I don't blame you. I think it's retarded.
Did I miss it? I was attacking a lynx here, and all of a sudden I don't think I hit it. I think it's walking around still. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's another bear. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ!
He's all in the stream right now.
Corn's in my stream. I'm only doing YouTube right now. I'm trying something out. GT's been on Facebook lately.
Fuck you, Corn.
Oh, he's like, Bruja did wonders with his hair tonight. That's what I was saying when I was first trying to talk to you. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm confused.
What hair?
That's what I was saying. Well, yeah, you don't even have hair right now. I forgot about that. Look at this fucker. Oh. Back to these, like, new guys at work being complete fucking imbeciles, and a manager, like, getting fed up with things I've been telling them about for a long time, that, like, getting tired of having to tell this guy to fucking do right.
The one guy that's always kind of fucked up.
Well, it feels like they're always they're all trying to do that all the time, but yeah, this guy's the one that, like, you tell him how to do things and he's still, like, he acts like he's never been told before. I don't know.
Willfully retarded.
Maybe.
You said you do that shit for a mortgage company?
Yeah.
A mortgage? Okay.
Yeah, I learned that there's a lot more to the mortgage industry than I was expecting when I started there.
Yeah. You just do basically like programming and code. Oh, God, sorry. Programming and code and shit.
Yeah. We have, like, I mean, there's a bunch of different things I do, but the main application is for, for the internal usage for like putting in a loan and tracking it, people's credit score, and along with like what interest rate they got, what programs they're part of, things like that. You know, like you can be you know, a veteran or something like that. VA loans.
Why don't you do me a favor and hack in the
yeah, get you a mortgage for free.
Hack in and get my credit cleaned up.
Oh, did like Equifax and stuff.
Yeah, they get the Equifax that marked off of there for me.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of access. I'd fix mine up too. So they'd be watching over that shit anyway if that were the case.
800, like what?
Like I've got good credit, but like it always could be better.
Yeah. I mean, that's when I talked to this advisor, he was like, "Man, if you can get that off your score," he's like, "I bet you I can almost guarantee you right now your score's gonna shoot up almost 100, just because I've been making the payments and everything and keeping it like till they're not real big payments, but they're steady." He's like, well, it'll probably shoot up about 100. That'd put me up to about 740, 760. Something like that.
That thing I think I told you about before with Gardner White, where they kept putting their thing on there like it was new. Getting that thing off there was handy for my credit, but they were, you know, doing that scam of trying to act like it was a new write-off every year, like they were renewing the debt.
So that's the only thing that I'm stressed out about, because I could hear they keep putting it on your. They can keep marking it negative like every month or something like that until you get it knocked out of there.
No, they're not allowed to. It's only supposed to be on for so long, and they kept doing it every year.
7 years. I thought they had up to 7 years to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were doing it for longer than that with Gardner White. They just kept renewing it and acting like it was written off that year, so it would add on another year. And
it's fucked up.
Yeah. So the way I got it off is like, by writing and complaining, like, so you, like I was saying before, like you can, it's even easier these days. You can write the credit companies, like you get the free credit report or whatever from them. You go on there and you can dispute the different bad credit items or whatever. And if the company doesn't respond in a sufficient amount of time, it actually gets erased from your credit record.
Oh.
So even if you do owe it, it's like, it doesn't cost you anything. So it's often, it's like one of those things they say as a tip, is like, it doesn't cost you anything to go online and dispute it. And a lot of these companies are so busy that they don't bother going and like arguing over everybody's credit. So you can actually sometimes get away and get it wiped off your credit because they don't have enough resources. Especially, I guess right now would probably be a really good time. If they don't have enough resources to investigate it and say that it's legit, it'll actually get taken off your credit. They can't come back, like, if it gets taken off, they can't come back like a week later and say, no, it's legit. Like, once it's off, it's done.
Right. You can fuck up a collections agency if they can get away with it.
I think what just happened with mine was like at one point I disputed it enough that I finally got the right thing where it got dropped and I didn't have to deal with it anymore. What the fuck?
If I can do that, I'll be happy. I mean, I still gotta save a few grand, but
yeah, obviously the more money you can save, the better. Especially like, you know, you want money for moving in and stuff too.
Right.
Like, I know you've had things. I don't know what you got rid of after you left your apartment, but like, don't you want to buy a house and then live in lawn furniture for a couple of years while you get money back or whatever, you know?
No, I still got a couple lazy boys and shit. I got a couch if I want it.
Yeah, but you know what I'm getting at, like, you want to make sure you got money for whatever, especially if something comes up after you first get in.
Right.
Like, you definitely don't want to be stuck in a position where your payments are all you can afford at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, the tax, I mean, that'd be the more pain in the ass thing, but...
Well, you can do like I do, and we just keep it this way, but there's escrow that you can do. And what it means is, like, your payment, it's like my payment's like $900 for the mortgage, but I make a payment of like $1,200 every month because 300 of it goes into is going into escrow, and what happens is when my taxes come due, they make the payment, not me.
Oh.
And then same with I forget the insurance, homeowners insurance, but if they'll make an adjustment every once in a while, so it's like, you know, especially when you first get into it, and they're just estimating what your taxes are going to be, and they don't know for sure. So you'll get the mortgage, and you'll be making a payment, and after the first year, they might say that you need to pay a little bit more, or they may give you some of that money back, or not back, but just lower the payments and say, okay, well, we overestimated it. So you only have to pay, like in my scenario, like you only have to pay like $1,100 now.
Right. Yeah, I got a lot to learn, man. That should be my first house and shit. My mom still ain't even hip to understanding most of what she's got to deal with. She just pays the money out. Like, here you go.
Well, and that's what I was saying. Like, that makes it easier. That's why we do it. Like, we don't have to bother. Like, there's enough things we're already setting aside for the time that the payment comes due or whatever. So, last thing we need is one more thing to have to keep track of. Like, for us, our water bills are like every 3 months. So you have to like keep putting that aside all the time to make sure that it's there when the water bill comes due. Or you could try to just beast mode it every time the water bill comes and pay a large bill. It's not a good way to do things, though.
Where the fuck did he just teleport to? Holy shit, he's way over there. Oh. Come back over here, you fucking bastard.
Goodbye.
Oh, he almost got me.
What's fucking gold at?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I went too high, okay.
Ah. I can't even hit this motherfucker, man. Bullshit.
Alright, let's distribute
Oh,
these guys.
I wasted that. Oh, he fell off the edge. I think I killed him. Oh yeah, I did.
Are you back on Valhalla too?
Yeah, I just said fuck that Rainbow Six shit.
Not liking it, or?
No, I just, man, I kind of jumped the gun and I went after that dude Walker. I don't know if you remember him, the dude Shane off of Walking Dead.
Wait.
He's one of the main characters in the game that you have to kill.
Wait, in Walking Dead or in... Wait, what are you talking about?
In the game Rainbow Six, the dude that plays Shane in Walking Dead is in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's fucking possible. And I mean, I wasn't even read up on it to try to figure out a tactic or a trick to get it. He one-hits you, dude. It's over. His fucking people are super armored. You can barely even hit them.
Are you sure you're not, like, doing it too soon? Like, typical Ubisoft fashion where you get to it too easily?
No, it literally says, go purchase a grenade launcher, hit him with a few rounds, and he's dead. I went in there, hit him with 3 fucking rounds, and he ran at me, shotgunned me, and I was dead. I was like, what the fuck? I hit him with every round. But it says that you can literally go fight him right in the beginning of the game, and he's the last mission. It'll let you skip everything to go fight him.
I did hear something about that. I think that was one of the criticisms, that you could just go and kill him right away.
Yeah, you're supposed to be at level 150, and I'm only like, I don't even think I'm 20 yet.
Okay, so you are jumping the gun at it.
Well, it's the mission that I actually worked my way to. I'm going through mission to mission to mission.
Yeah,
so.
but it's Ubisoft. Like, you can get there, but you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that on this, too. You can walk into areas you're not supposed to be yet.
Yeah. Well, I took everything out all around him, and then I finally went there to fight him, and it's like, I died. You get healed by your dude. You get shot immediately before you can even get up, and you're dead again. I'm like, man, fuck this. I started getting frustrated. I said, fuck it. Take a little break. Because I'm lost. I'm supposed to go assassinate this dude Kraken, and it literally won't. It has glitches in it really bad still. And it won't pop up the mission or where the fuck I find him. But I keep watching the video, and I go to the same place it tells you to go, and he's never there.
They got a lot of things like that in this, too, to be honest. Like, fucking Ubisoft needs to get their shit together.
Yeah. It's just fucked up, man. It's a main mission, and I can't go any further until I can kill this fucking Kraken, dude. So, I don't know. I've watched everybody, there's like 3 or 4 different videos of different people doing it, and it showed up every time for him. The same, for them, at the same place on the island every time, and I go there and he's not there, and I'm like, I have no idea how to activate this.
Oh, well, there was a thing on here where you couldn't activate the guy until you did it. Like, you had to get the, I kept seeing this thing, and it suggested the guy's supposed to be there at dawn or whatever, so I'm like, okay, let me do the time lapse thing and, like, see if he comes up, and then he wouldn't come up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I ended up looking it up and found out that you had to, first build the theater at your home area, and then then the one guy like tells you about his little rivalry, and then you can go meet with the guy. But the stuff when you get there, his stool's there, the trigger for the guy and everything's there, and like it really makes you think like this thing's bugged out, like what the fuck. And then reality is it's not bugged out, it's just they're showing you it way too early. Like, don't even show it to me if it's not available yet.
Right.
Like
just confuse you and throw you off.
There was, so I was in this one cave area, and I was like, like, how do I get in this fucking room? It looks like one of the ones that you, like, it's got a red door, like the ones where you, when you, whatever, when you raid a city or whatever, and you need one of your people to help you bust open the door. Like, oh, it looks like one of those doors. Like, what the fuck? This isn't a raid, though. Like, how do I get into this door? And Angelus was in the stream, and I'm like going all around, and he's like, "Oh, don't bother. It's a story door." I'm like, "What?" So there's fucking treasures behind this door that you can't. You can see the treasure and everything, but you can't get to it until later on. And I did. I ended up finally doing the mission later on and got to it. I'm like, "Oh, look, I'm back at that fucking room now." Like, I don't know. Like,
do you not? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, just don't show there's a treasure there, so I don't fucking go climbing through this area to get to it to find out that it's not available to me.
Right. You know how there's certain doors that says you can use a piercing shot to shoot through the door and break the red bars?
Yeah.
My guy will never do it, dude. He shoots to the left of it no matter what, so I can never break the doors open. And I'm like, it doesn't matter, I'll try to move my character over a little bit, he still shoots left of it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm aiming right at it.
Well, I was getting frustrated with the, and it feels, again, like the cheatiness of the game or something. I've got the ability to, like, after you hit or, you know, make contacts or whatever, a certain amount of times, your weapon will catch on fire. And every time mine catches on fire, suddenly I start just getting obliterated by the enemies, and I can never use it when it's actually on fire.
I think there's a way to trigger it. Certain weapons you can trigger with L3 or something like that.
Yeah.
To get so built up. But
has he gotten worse?
I have never tried to use it yet. I do have. I don't use the staff ever, man. I've been using this little shank. But it's hard to hit fucking people with it. But you can hit them so many times so fast it builds your little bars up so you can use your specials.
Where is he?
Yeah, that's what Liza was saying he uses.
With his beloved bay on
top. Yeah, it's just quicker. Those little axes do a lot of fucking damage that you can throw at them.
Just follow the road to Scarborough.
I
watch people use the staff, and it seems like they like that a lot better.
I was trying to use the axe with the shield, like having the combo, because it felt to me like I could block better and have the speed of the one-handed axe. And all of a sudden here recently, like, the fucking shield doesn't do shit. It doesn't stop anything. He doesn't get it up in time. It's like, why am I bothering with this? So I've gone back to doing the two-handed axe.
An old man with ED just doesn't get it up quick enough, huh?
Yeah. Fucking struggling.
Shit.
I like some of the animations better with the big two-handed axe anyway, but...
Yeah, I did like the axe, but then something happened, dude, where I can't swing it like I used to be able to swing it for some fucking reason now.
Yeah, they've been toying with it and fucking up some of the movement.
I must be
careful. That's
careful.
why I ended up going to the shank. I was like, fuck it, I'll try this out and see how this works. And I kind of like it, but like I said, it's really hard to hit quick fucking boss enemies with it.
Right.
Fucking sucks. One more day of work, and then I go on vacation.
Yeah. I've this before.
Fucking denied me. I put it in right before. It was either before or after Christmas. I can't remember. It might have been right before. And they denied me, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's like, there's literally nothing going on right now. And we have a part-time guy that can cover. Why are you denying me? Oh, I just don't. The dude was pissed off because I wouldn't cover that weekend, which I couldn't. Because I was still with old girl, and she just started her job, and she was working on the weekend, so I was watching the kids. And I was like, she has no family out there, nothing way out Fort Clinton where I was at. Which I don't know how familiar you are with Ohio, but it's out by like Clinton, by the Jet Express and shit. Anyway, there's nobody out there, no family, there's none of mine, so I was stuck watching the kids, and I had to turn them down. I couldn't do it. And the dude fucking denied me. I knew it was coming. As soon as I told him I couldn't do it, like 2 days later, he called me. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a firm no on that. I don't got nobody to cover you. I'm like, you motherfucker, I knew you were gonna do that because I didn't help.
Well, I mean,
like it's optional. It's not fucking mandatory for me to help.
Right. Well, he's obviously been childish about that shit before, but...
Yes, all right.
I mean, that's...
Well, they got a new guy. They got a new guy running the payroll and vacations.
It's still ran a bunch of... I don't know. Not the right people running those businesses.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not the right people managing that are managing kind of thing. I mean, it's
right.
You see it everywhere.
I can't stand my company already. They're a bunch of New York fucking assholes.
Oh yeah. Well, like I've said before, like, I mean, you leave that place and you'll end up with another group of assholes. It's like, which asshole do you want to settle with, basically?
Right. It's just like, you know, I put it in there. Like, this time I made some bullshit up, told them I was going out of town, but they usually seem to go for that a little bit more. I put on there, last time I was like, I need a breakaway. I need some time off. Which I do, you know, because I work year round, dude. I work every fucking holiday. It's like, I need a break.
Well, I mean, that's what I was going to get at. Was like, I mean, that's the same for everybody. Like, you need to be able to, you need to give people breaks just so they don't get disgruntled. And
right, I mean, I'm burnt the fuck out of this. It's the same. It's an easy job. It's just tedious and fucking the same thing day in and day out, man. It's just.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's most jobs, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same with me. I mean, I've got different things, but like, well, my last thing, I was just like that last project I was on for Fucking a whole year, basically.
I'm still gonna hear you, but I gotta turn my mic off for a second. I gotta put on my shirt and get ready for work. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I was working on that for a year, and it was getting old. And along with the other struggles and, like, of trying to help other people, and then them wanting me to, like, hit deadlines and stuff, and I just started telling my buddy, I'm like, dude, I am getting so fucking burnt out right now, and they were emphasizing that I needed to take a vacation or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, your shit's probably a little more annoying than mine. I mean, I sit in a fucking truck all night.
Yeah, I mean, I am sitting at a desk all day, but like I've told my daughters, like, I know for a lot of people, they think, whatever, it's like, I'd love to be able to sit on my ass all day kind of thing or whatever, but it's actually really draining on your brain to, like, sit there thinking on these solutions and stuff at times. Like, I'm not doing anything physical, and I'll admit, like, it's not like not like my muscles are worn out or anything, but when I get done, it's like, I'm just tired, like, the brain just wants to relax.
Yeah, no, I get that, because I know just when I have to go for training and shit, dude, we'll be there for 8 hours, and I know not exactly the same day in and day out, but just 8 hours of having to sit there and watch videos, take tests, and
well, I was gonna say, like,
listen and all that shit wears you out. It's like, fuck.
I equate it to, like, your final exams at school or whatever, where you have to, like, constantly think about whatever, math problems and stuff like that, and then think about having to do that every single day.
Yeah. Fuck that. I definitely don't mind sitting in a truck where I can at least play on my phone. You know, if it gets boring, there ain't much on there to do, but...
Well, that's what I like. For me, if there's certain things going on with it, I can at least, like, especially when I'm here and nobody's watching over me or whatever to bitch about it, like, while I'm waiting for something to compile or whatever, I can, like, browse the internet for a little bit, because it actually literally takes, like, 5 minutes for some of this stuff to, like, get going so that I can actually test. So, like, I can browse the internet for a moment and, oh, look, it's ready, and start working on it or whatever, and, you know, so there's at least that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I just fucking... I made a couple TikToks the other night. I was like, fuck it, that's how bored I was. I was like, fuck it, man. I still fuck around on that once in a while, but it's like, now it's the same shit over and over on that dumbass shit.
Oh yeah, I see Facebook trying to do that with the with Instagram, and trying to do their version of it. It's like nonstop, just women doing the same fucking dance over and over, and like, all right, like, you think you're better at this same fucking dance than the other 50 people that it just showed in here? Like you refresh it and there's a new list of 5 women doing the same fucking thing, and I'm like, oh my god, people, please.
Yeah, I hit the Mega Million.
You hit it?
Yeah, I hit that bitch. Got me $2.
Yeah, you're slightly short of the million part of it.
You know how mad I am though? It's like, for the one time I decided not to play the multiplier thing, the extra $1 or $2 or whatever the hell it is. And I hit the Powerball on a number where I got $20. And I didn't fucking play it, so I only got $2.
Ah, look at you, big and tall. What's your name?
I've been playing the fuck out of it since it's like 550 or something crazy right now.
Come here, come closer.
Yeah, I usually start contributing around the higher marks or whatever, just to, like, on the, like, mindset of, like, you can't win if you don't play kind of thing. I don't go deep into it, but at least buy a couple tickets just to be part of it.
If you're sober, then leave, for there's not here for you.
I stopped trying to...
I know I'll never have it.
I stopped trying to predict my own numbers and just do because of studies on it have shown, like, most of the time people just do the easy picks, and that's what they win from.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do too.
I will buy you around with my winnings.
If I don't like it, I'll buy another one.
I like this one.
Try to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, I usually don't like the ones they give me. I usually bitch about it, but I have to remind myself, like, they all have just as equal of a chance to win.
Yep, you'd be surprised at the numbers that come up sometimes.
Yeah.
Your face
Yeah,
is
that
a
between
wreck.
that and the
You're a
fucking
blight
Powerball
on
right
the
now, it's like
Norse.
$1 billion. Fucking crazy.
Your face brings to mind the
500
arse
something
end
million
of a
for that
horse.
too.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yes, have another drink.
Today, dude, I woke up at like fucking 1:51 and I've been up ever since. I got like 4.5
Yes,
hours of
yes.
sleep.
Here's the
so
next
tired.
one. You're a pig-headed,
I wanted to
ugly
lay down at
excuse
9,
for
but
a
I was
day.
just wide the fuck awake, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to sleep. And they added,
Well, you're a
they added new
thick-skulled and
cameras in my
loathsome
truck, so I can't
and
nap
lacking
anymore.
a brain.
You're
Fucking camera
brilliant.
behind
You're
me,
the
camera
smartest person
outside,
I've
pointing
ever
in
met.
right at my fucking mirror so
You
it can see me in the
hold
driver's
your
seat, and
own.
then I got a camera up
Let's
front, a
have
camera
another.
behind the truck. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
I'm a champion, a winner.
And the
I'll
fucked up
claim
thing
the
is, it's the
top
people on the
prize.
highway that have been caught sleeping, not the turnpike. Saying they don't have no cameras in their truck. I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
This is funny.
That was the most incredible flighting
I'm doing a flighting thing where you have to drink while you're flighting or whatever, or he's taking drinks while he's flighting.
I would say the
And
same.
he'd go to pick the last line and he's just like, blah, 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 eyes. He doesn't even, he like literally just has random letters on the screen.
I haven't gotten that far yet, man. I took a little break from it because I was getting burned out.
Right.
It's a long fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish they would, I wish they had shortened it up.
He ever catches is more gambling.
A little bit.
I fear I cannot.
Alright, man. Well, I gotta hop off here and go warm my car up.
Better off
Ready to
without
go.
that waste
Yep.
roll.
Enjoy the night.
I'll be off the next 5 days though.
Lucky us.
Alright, bro.
See you later.
Alright, later.
My eyes, Sunan.
He fishes along Scarborough shore beneath the tower.
There we go.
No glory, no hope. No.
Stand up, Hafton. I'm taking you back to Jorvik. Up, my lord. You're a king. You're not allowed to sulk. Men bled and died to sit you on that throne. So go, sit.
My brother, Ivar. Did he die well?
He died fighting.
You slew my brother and never said a word. You kept this from me.
It was no secret. Abba knew. Did he not?
Leave me.
I will not. I've come to see you safely home. Now get up.
I mislaid my hammer. I think Beonton ran off with it, but I'm not well, Eivor.
I'll find your hammer. And then you'll come with me.
I was on my way to Scarborough.
Should have been something simple, but of course I got
Bring it to me then.
side challenges here. He won't be there when I get done. Get the hammer and he's gonna disappear somewhere else. Oh, but I thought that I didn't finish up this mission or something. I was gonna finish up something really quick and then go back home and turn in the stuff with Randy. But alas, they've got something that needs to stretch this shit out. Guess in order to get his hammer, I'm gonna have to do some other little challenge.
I call on you, nay, Dimman. I've been ready. I am ready. Fists up.
Thor crushed me strength.
Tricks are for kids.
Yield.
And what did Loki Rabbit promise you, champion? Wealth? Fame? Honor?
A hammer.
The rabbit said nothing. A lesson you should learn.
This shit's getting old, like... Where the fuck is it? Tell me to come here, and it's not here.
Let's see you, old friend.
So I ran up here when I could have just gone down.
There's Bjornsson, guarding the hammer. Half-drunk needs his hammer.
I guess no fast travel back over there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh wait, okay, that's good. His dog follow me over here? What the fuck? I don't want to fish out here. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Surprised you actually jumped off that. Try to climb straight up this son of a bitch without talking to him. That way I can get my observation point. Guess there's some down below. Yep. That's concerning. I don't know. I shouldn't say it bothers me. It concerns me with Sonic's doing it too. I have the voice that puts people to sleep, though, I guess.
This
Brew
hammer
has
is not
gone.
meant to be thrown, Halfdan. Remember that next time.
You're not Thor.
My father, Ragnar, he gifted this to me. Took it off a Finnish chief. Still warm with blood when he handed it to me. I had 14 winters.
Ragnar Lothbrok was a great king.
A Finnish arrow killed my mother. A shield maiden she was. As fierce as a wolf swallowing the sun. My father swore to kill the men who took her from us. And he did. 14 against 1. But that was years ago in the east. And this is the west, where my father lies dead. A pile of bones in a pit of snakes.
And here we are, still telling stories of his life and deeds.
He's gonna fight
How
me,
did
isn't
my
he?
brother die?
Fucking lunatic.
With his hand on his axe, awaiting the maidens of the battle slain.
Now he drinks at our father's side, awaiting the war at the end of days. Beonton, my boy! Come here, boy!
A dog always forgives, but he needs you home. All of Northumbria does.
Well, I'm getting my warning again. Get my stream dipped.
Do a last thing for me. Light the beacon for all to see, and let it burn.
Awesome. Should've just waited. Climbing. Cool, there's a big fucking opening there, and you're gonna climb past it. I feel like he's gonna kill himself or something stupid. Saw that well, where's it at? Ouch.
Thank you, friend. You are always welcome at my home.
Get the feeling he's gonna try to kill me for his brother. Turn and a half. A flower and a tooth. Best walk your ass back home. Tired of fucking tracking you. Alright, so time to get my ass back home here. He's back.
Nice to see Sigurd back where he belongs.
What have you got for me today?
So many ways to take that.
You like the looks of that one?
Getting bit by the beaver, that is. That's not one of them. But this that was my two-handed axe, but I think I'm carrying. Oh, I got a different one. Okay.
Is that what you want?
No, I don't know yet. Thinking about trying one of these for a bit.
Ah, let me look at you. Wonderful. You have a keen eye for quality.
Gonna leave it for now.
Ready for battle. May they sing of your deeds and my craftsmanship.
I don't remember if I got any new fish for this kid.
I have something that may interest you.
We've been looking for this fish for a long time.
We have. I don't even know if I have any fish on me.
Not even Grandfather has caught one of these. Only a true fisherman could catch this one.
Well, I'm not one, so depends why I don't have one.
Thanks for the fish.
Get lost, kid.
Come visit again soon.
I hate that I have to visit these two people before I can get back to the chick in the middle.
I brought something for you.
Let's see. Oh, he needs
I could
the
really
bears.
use this. This will be a great help.
Go. Rest of these.
I'm looking for this.
So I could have finished this up.
I knew I could count on you. I could really use this.
Done with the hearts, right? Nope.
We always have need for this. This will help us.
I need to find some seals.
Done for now.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
That doesn't even look at me.
Hope to see you again soon.
Your customers in the face. In the eye.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Perfect. I'll happily take these.
And all the way up again.
There is always more where that came from. I'm practically giving it away. Eager to find a new home for these. Nothing else?
I must take my leave.
Until next time, Eivor.
And I'm gonna run into a wall.
Good to see
Hello.
you, Doc.
I bring fair tidings, Runry. Hemminger Jarl in Nottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
If there's
Sad
any
news,
question.
but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He is their Jarl now, and he has pledged to aid us in times of need.
Brilliant. So... Oh, he's back in here.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory?
My final glory awaits.
I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
My love.
I mean... Yeah, but... Fix up the city here first. Town. Let me see.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Stable and Avery. It's the fowl farm, okay. Where I need to be. See Ranby in a minute. Chef Ranby. Let's see. This bad boy here. Second level to it. Who's a good boy?
How are you?
Really.
You are a good boy.
Giant fucking axe and you're sweeping the floor. Look at that dog! They're just gonna sleep on the fucking... There you go.
Shall we?
Please, Eivor.
I want to see the Alliance map. It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
I mean, hopefully I'm leveled up enough. I don't think I'm at...
We will leave now.
Otherwise.
Return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Okay, I'm past 280. I'm good. Renew, okay. Gonna double check to make sure I can't like double up any of these. I assume I don't have enough to upgrade a second time yet. Oh, my bit rate is struggling. Grain and cattle. This is grain. This would be the cattle. Oh, this is grain. Okay.
Then go in peace.
Okay, well, I am going to keep him waiting, because I have to go on to the next... or I have to get off for the night. Hopefully you can still see this. Okay, it should be picking up. My bitrate's at 12,000 again. Anyway. Anybody left in there? Corn, you still there? See you in the next one. You know what to do.